Meanwhile,
I've fallen, and I can't get up!
eventually...
Hello there. Welcome back, Legends, to another Chaos Ensued video. I'm Mr. Plays, and today we're diving into Flashing Lights. Now, it's a video I haven't come back to in a while, because of how frequent the updates were. It just seemed to be slow progression, so I gave it a little bit of a break, and I came back for one of the probably most requested updates, the AI backup. I've given you an overview of how it works and my opinion on it. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the video. Unconscious person. Just gotta find them now. Right, so there are a few different changes. We have some new AI mechanics, some new vehicle models, rescue, some new light bars, some new DLC vehicles. There we are. But the most recent one that's been something a lot of people have requested is a AI backup. It's not something that people have, like, people are able to call like pursuit backup, but you're able to call for like scene help. Clothes. Would help if I could pick up my medic bag again, because I know I can't. Whoops. This is not helpful. There we go. I need the defib anyway, so. Right, sat behind me, fine. So I need to put shock pads on. There was another big update that changed a lot of the systems. Cool. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the new backup system. So you press tab, it brings up the little radio. You pick whoever you want to control your partners on dismiss backup or call backup. So I want to call backup. I want a ambulance, and I'll go like that. And so it will appear on the top right, and on the map you'll be able to see that little yellow dot. And eventually, there you are, you'll be able to hear the siren.
One eternity later.
Cool, different kinds of backup. There we are. Hello. Hopefully. Yep, there we are. Maybe. Hopefully you'll grab a med bag out of my boot. If you need me to open the boot, I will. There you go. If I bring you in here, hopefully they will treat them anyway.
Do something!
There you are. They're doing something. What are you doing?
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Oh, you trapped me. Get out of my way.
Help me!
No, don't do it.
Help me!
Okay, so yep, so we'll go out. Hopefully grab a med bag. Yep. Come back in. Treat the patient. Hopefully they'll transport her to a stretcher. Put the med bag back. Are you gonna grab the stretcher? No, okay, so obviously there are still tweaks and bugs, so you can go home, both of you. While I grab the medic bag and request standard AI. Request transport. There we go. So obviously standard AI, like it always was. But while we have the chance, call back up. So you can call a police car, an SUV, or a SWAT van. The fire department, you can call the SUV or the engine, and obviously the first responder SUV or the ambulance, like I have here. Well, that's the SUV, not the ambulance. And obviously you can control every one of the people you request. Let's see. Let me clear myself off for this one. Hopefully I get something a little bit different. There we are, arriving on scene. I'll immediately call myself an ambulance. You see the ambulance turn up there. And then they will go and grab a medic bag, hopefully. go and treat the patients. There you go. Medic bag. And a medic bag. There we go, one patient has been treated. So, my personal opinion on the AI is obviously it's good. If, say, you arrive at an RTC, as like a police officer, you can call yourself a fire brigade and an ambulance. But control partners, you can't. They won't actually go and pick them up unless it's your vehicle. So I'll send them away. And then what I'll do is I will just go request transport. Request transport. Okay, and the AI will turn up and do whatever they want to do. And one from either end, perfect. AI there, and AI there. They're still a little bit knackered in terms of where they turn up and their driving ability. But they work. What I'll do is I'll drive myself to the fire station just round the corner, and I will show you what happens when you call in each different section and what it looks like. Obviously, if you couldn't tell, I've got a skin as a mod. There we go. Because of how my SUV looks, I've got a London Ambulance service with skin on, making it just look a little bit better for how I like it. There we are. Turn it off. And so obviously you've seen what the ambulance looks like. If I was to call police car, sheriff, if I mute that, and a SWAT van, as you can see, they've appeared on the mini-map as blue blips and on the right side of my screen. So that's the police car.
Hey, there's something awful fishy
see,
going
yeah,
on
the background's a
around
little
here.
Wonky. Here comes the SWAT van.
Around the world, around the world.
SUV's still stuck, as it always is. But while we wait for those to finish doing whatever they're doing,
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
I control. The police car came here first, so obviously you've got the standard move twos and waiting vehicles.
Hello there.
There we go. SWAT's done. But the officers have a frisk, arrest, and you can change them to catch running suspects to wait for command. So that'll just depend on what you want them to do, whether they're working with you and waiting for you to do something, or whether you just want them to do it automatically. The SWAT van was a newer addition, and as you can see, I'll give you a quick look around here. I'll go into a little bit more detail on it, possibly in another video if you want me to. But it looks quite nice. The SUV is just doing its own thing. So what I'll do is I'll cancel the SUV, because all it is just a SUV with a sheriff skin on it. And well, there's nothing special to it really. If someone's chasing you, or you're chasing someone with a gun, or just in general, they'll draw their guns and aim, order them to stop, that sort of thing, arrest them, frisk them, and then come back to you. So it's pretty good.
Bye, have
and
a
when you
great
cancel
time.
them, they just drive off, and you watch them disappear. As long as they don't drive into anything. He says as they hit a pedestrian.
I've fallen
Fantastic.
and I can't get up.
So obviously you've seen the ambulance. Let's just get the SUV to turn up so you get to have a quick look at that. There you go. You see the yellow blip appear.
Oh my God!
Getting stuck there. If I go on to the other side, maybe it'll come the other way. Yeah, they will. Cool. There we go. Get them to come this way. Like I said, the AI is not perfect. They'll get out, and similar to the ambulance, you can specifically tell them to treat a patient, so they'll automatically go and deal with that suspect or patient over there. That's actually got nothing to do with me. But once they're done, obviously they've despawned. They haven't despawned, but they've been treated and transported. And so once they're done, they'll come back. You can get them to wait in vehicles, follow you. But again, once they're done, they'll get back in their vehicle and drive off. And it just leaves the fire department. So call yourself, if we do both, and I'll shift a little bit, and then I'll call myself an engine. The engine comes with 4 people. The SUV comes with 2, as you can see on the right side. And they've driven into the wall. So there's your SUV.
Around the world, around the
Spinning in circles as normal. Hopefully, in a minute, it'll. There we go. So there's the SUV. I'll just run around here because, yeah, the engine's stuck. Stuck behind another vehicle. There you go. So it just spawns with a standard engine. 4 people inside it. So this is quite good for if you're running, say, like a ladder truck, and all of a sudden there's a huge fire and you don't have enough on your own to deal with it. Then you can call in like an engine and get a few extra hands. But you do also have the partner system inside these. the houses and departments. So as you approach whatever department you're in, you'll be able to see a little person icon, and if you go into there, you can select your partner. It will spawn and then follow you around and do the exact same as the backup does. Automatically treat patients or fight fires. The firefighters can use spreaders, so if you're running, say, like a chief vehicle and turn up to a large vehicle fire or a collision and you don't have the spreaders on you, then you can call an engine and they'll pick up spreaders and use them for you, which makes it a little bit more entertaining, being able to call a backup. But the usability and the feasibility of it isn't really there yet. Obviously because the AI can't use water hoses, they can only use fire extinguishers, and they can't use ladders. So if you call them to a structure fire, they'll only be able to deal with anything on the first level. They won't be able to deal with anything on the second or third stories, and so at that point you call them, you wait for them to turn up to find out they can't do much about it, so you've wasted time and it's gotten increasingly more difficult and time consuming to deal with, when if you'd just dealt with it on your own it would have been suffice and you would have just dealt with it a lot quicker. That's it for today. Thanks for dropping in, Legends. Leave a comment for any other games or any content you'd like to see. Smash the like button and subscribe for similar content. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.